So we're doing a little update. I was recommended to look into high doses of MSM. Some of you are already taking MSM for skin lightening. Others are making eye droplets with it and am noticing that it does lighten up your eyes. I've never taken MSM. I've never really heard of it. So I picked up some from Walmart. This was $8 and it's 1,000 milligrams per tablet. I just did a quick little research dive into this, and I noticed that for skin lightening, most people say to take 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams a day of this. Lower dosages, I mean, it takes months to see it. Like, everyone said that, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months to see changes. So it's a lot like glutathione in that aspect. But a lot of people have been patenting certain MSM brands. Like one thing is like an MSM patch that you can put on your body, and it delivers MSM. It will lighten up certain areas. There's a patent for that. So this stuff does work. There are quite a few doctors who spoke about the skin whitening qualities of this and potential side effects. Of course, majority of the people taking this do not take over 1,000 milligrams. So if you go over it, kind of like glutathione, there's millions of people who take glutathione, but they don't, go over like 1,000 milligrams a day. So there are some side effects. Other than lightening, this is mainly for joint health. It helps people even who have arthritis, so inflammation. There's lots of people talking about what it does for your hair. Apparently people are getting crazy hair growth with this. I've noticed people who are higher up in age are saying that it's making their skin look crazy young. It's smoothing out wrinkles. Everyone of all ages is saying that it gives them really soft skin. But it goes, there's either or. And I've seen this with biotin, which I've used biotin in the past. There are people who get crazy great skin with it, and there's people who get breakouts and pretty much end up looking like a pizza face. I was the latter. When I took biotin, I got a pizza face, but genetically I have acne prone skin. Yeah, my parents, even as adults, they still would get cystic acne, so it's in my blood. There's nothing I can do about that. Some people were saying like it messed with their hormones and that it made them have more periods than they're supposed to, longer periods that lasted for like a week after they'd already had a period. I might not be the best person to look to for advice on MSM. Like, I'm gonna try it. I picked up some, but in the past, if there is a bad side effect with taking a supplement, whether it's natural or if it's, something that's concocted in a lab, I'm one of those people who will get that side effect. In the past, I've been the person who on Mirena IUD, I had an 11-month spotting bleeding session. So like my period never quit. I was in that group of people who, there's a risk for it, and I had that risk. On pills, birth control, that's like low hormone, I was the one to get crazy drastic mood swings on top of acne, on top of heavier periods. I even have a cousin who she was taking a regular birth control, and that it wasn't low hormone, but I think it was like Yaz or Yasmin, but she had a blood clot and it did travel up I think through her neck, and they had to do surgery. She was in the hospital. So it's like any type of risk, it must be a genetic thing. I get it. Even with caffeine, I'm sort of caffeine sensitive in that energy drinks like Rock Stars, things like that, give me flu-like symptoms. The only energy drink I've been able to successfully drink has been Red Bull. Oh, caffeine also makes me break out. I don't know. Yeah, if there's a bad side effect, I usually get it. That's why with the vitamin C, I was telling you guys about the bathroom issues I was having, but that cleared up within a few weeks, and I just lowered my dosage. So I would take only 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams, and then I worked up to now I can take 3,000 and more of vitamin C. So this might end really well for me. This might end really badly for me. So I just don't want to get you guys' hopes up. Though this is being touted like a miracle product, there are plenty of doctors talking about this. There are plenty of ordinary people talking about this with either crazy hair growth or their skin lightening up. I read one of the doctor's articles. I'll list it in the description box, but she was saying that it's great for people with hyperpigmentation because when it does lighten your skin over the course of months, this isn't going to happen within weeks, but it does lighten up your groin area as well as your nipples. I don't know if she said lips. I'll have to check that. With the glutathione cream that I've been using, the vaginal lightener cream, I've been putting on my nipples too. They have been lightening up crazily, so I'm guessing this is even going to boost it if I am able to take this successfully for a few months. Just from using glutathione topically, I've been getting crazy great results. As far as this goes, people say that they feel like the powder form is stronger. But if you think about it, it's a lot like glutathione. If you get glutathione in the powdered form, only a quarter of a tablespoon, or of a teaspoon, sorry, not a tablespoon, quarter of a teaspoon is 1,000 milligrams. So you go to half a tablespoon, you go to a whole tablespoon, I mean, you have thousands. Bulk supplements, it comes in just a pure powder. I'm only using this because I'm waiting on my order from Glutas Best to come back. They make pure glutathione. This is 25 grams. I ordered this. I've used it before. It is glutathione. You can tell glutathione by its taste and its smell, so I know what I'm getting. It's definitely straight up glutathione. People use this. I said the health freaks, the gym fanatics. Yeah, and people for skin lightening, though you're not going to get as many reviews for skin lightening as you would if you go to an actual company who's manufacturing it for skin lightening. And then of course everyone leaves their reviews and if it worked or not. I find this to be a reliable source. I prefer Glutas Best because they have a community of people who've been taking this for months and who are actually seeing real results. This, it's like you have to sift through thousands of reviews to even get to anyone talking about skin lightening, and most aren't taking enough of it to even see those changes. And I'll say Glutas Best, she does have vitamin C in there too, about 500 milligrams per capsule on top of the 1,000 milligram of glutathione. So anyways, they overnight. That's what I was getting at. They overnight. So while I'm waiting on my Glutas Best order to come in, taking this quarter of a teaspoon a few times a day. Actually, I'll probably be doubling that. So 2/4 teaspoons 3 times a day. Yeah. So then I'm still on my 6,000 milligrams regimen. I also picked up some more vitamin C packets. And then that's when I got the MSM. The MSM is only $8. Oh, yeah. So there's 90 tablets. They're 1,000 milligrams per tablet. People, I haven't take one. Ugh. I haven't taken one yet. But people said the powder tastes kind of bitter. This is what the pill looks like if you get from Walmart. I'm dropping stuff. It is not in a encapsulated pill form, like it's just like the powdered pill form, so you can't break this open and get the powder like I do my Glutas Best pills. So yeah, if I'm able to take this and get through this bottle, I'll probably order it on Amazon because they have the powder. You can get an entire kilo of this for only $20. So I'm gonna be doing that. Also, from one of the brands, Bulk Supplements, they have about 2,000 reviews and it's a 5-star, pretty much 5-star rate. So out of those 2,000 reviewers, majority of them gave it 5 stars. Yeah, I guess it works. I don't know. Like I said, you have to sift through it because most of those reviewers I saw, some were talking about hair, some were taking it for joints, some were taking it for their arthritis, you know, to cut back on the inflammation. So it's like not everyone's using it for skincare, but as far as it being pure and of nice quality, someone recommended doing a honey MSM, probably with the powdered form, but a honey MSM and distilled water eye drop, saying that it did lighten their eyes. I don't know if I will do that just because I don't know the container to put it in, because like I do plan on getting the powdered form of this, but what type of eye drop container would I put it in to put the eye drops in, if that makes any sense? Maybe I'm overthinking this. I don't know. I'll just be happy to be able to use this. I will give you this warning. People recommended starting off low. like 200 to 500 milligrams the first few weeks and working your way up to 1,000 or more than 1,000, because they said that some people do have flu-like symptoms, that this does remove toxins. So it sounds like just like glutathione, except with glutathione, I did feel like shit that first week. I already knew it was going to come because everyone says it's going to be removing the toxins, but it wasn't flu-like symptoms, but I did feel like I had a cold. But it wasn't really a cold, kind of like headache. I felt lethargic. I felt kind of tired. It totally went away within the first week. I wasn't even taking, the first week of taking glutathione, I wasn't even taking 6,000 milligrams. I was only taking maybe 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams a day, because I was on one of those Amazon brands that it's only 500 milligrams per capsule. So I think I was trying to take like 4 to 6 capsules like a day. It was ridiculous. So that first week, I don't know what was happening, but even with such a low dosage of glutathione, I still had those symptoms. I don't know if, since I've been on glutathione for so long, if this is going to give me those symptoms or if I can kind of bypass that. One of the doctors who wrote a paper on this did say that this does boost your glutathione levels. So sounds a lot like coffee enemas. How that boosts your glutathione levels naturally. They said something about pheomelanin or pheomelanin. I think it was PHEO, then melanin. It boosts that. They explained it. I've never heard of pheomelanin before in my life, so I don't know, but I'm not a doctor. But basically it's what fair-skinned people produce. So as you know, dark-skinned people, we produce melanin. I guess light skin or white people, they produce this pheomelanin. But again, it was said that that's over months of use, and that's taking at a very high dosage. I will say the majority of people that you're going to see on the internet, they're taking probably under 1,000 milligrams that I've seen. So do your own deep dive on it. That's all I've found. This is my first day doing research on it. It's definitely something I'll continue diving in. Like I had, it took me like a week of research just to find the gems about the rectal implant with glutathione. I just want to know, how can I get it into my bloodstream myself without trying to give myself an IV, because no, don't hurt yourself. I do not recommend that. You can buy the IVs online. You can buy them wholesale. It's still a few $100s to get these IVs, but you can buy your own, but I don't recommend you doing it yourself. Like, if you're gonna buy your own, just, you know, take it to a professional who can administer it for you. I'm scared I might turn into a pizza face. I see a dermatologist now, and they're giving me, what's it called? It's isn't this funny? Okay, so I'm going to a dermatologist and they're giving me a medicine that's given to heart patients. My great grandma is actually on the same, it's spironolactone. My great grandma and I are both on the same medication. Hers was given to her from her cardiologist. Mine was given to me from my dermatologist. The side effects of this heart medication, which regulates blood pressure, is that it also clears up your skin. And if you have really oily skin, it stops, you know, an overproduction of oil. And it works. It works. I have to see a dermatologist to keep my acne in check. If I miss my pills, that's when I start breaking out. So I'm not sure. This might tip me over the balance. I'm also taking the tretinoin cream. It's if you get like the name brand, it's called Retin-A. I don't have insurance, so I get the tretinoin. That's just the generic name of what it is, and it's only like $7. And it's one of those things where, if you've ever heard of Retin-A, you can only take it at night. When you start off taking it, you put on, it's a topical, by the way, it's a topical. You can only put like a pea size on your face, only at night. And for some people, you start off every other night. For some people, every 2 nights. And then you work your way up to every night. It's kind of like a chemical resurfacer. Like, your skin will kind of peel, and you know, you'll get the new skin underneath it. I don't put it on the rest of my body. I just put it on my acne locations, but I haven't been putting it on my face since I've been taking glutathione, so I should probably start that again, because like it does work. When I was looking up MSM, that tretinoin, taking tretinoin and doing MSM, it will lighten up your skin. So I'm gonna start off with 3,000 milligrams a day. And hopefully I can get through this week. Today is a Saturday. Hopefully I can get to next Saturday without any issues. If that's the case, I will go up to 4,000 milligrams, and then I'll just keep it there. So I'll take 2 pills twice a day. But for right now, I'm just gonna take 3 pills. I'm scared. I'm really scared. So yeah, biotin made me into a pizza face. What else? I tried, this is before I saw my dermatologist. I was just looking for natural cystic acne remedies, and a lot of people highly recommended selenium and zinc. So I took selenium. It's like a 200 milligram per capsule dosage, plus zinc. I think it was 50 milligrams per capsule, and I think I took about 2 capsules of each. And I had terrible, like on top of my horrible skin that I already had, I had even more breakouts. Like, it was such shit. It was such shit. I had to stop within like the first week of taking it. Anyways, I'm not going to get my hopes up about this because I might not even be able to take it long enough to see results. As far as the hair results, people saying that they're getting crazy soft hair. Oh, that's another side effect. I have about 3C, 4A hair. I've been wearing it in some raggedy old wig, and that's been my protective style since October of last year. My hair started off from probably about here. I had been bleaching it, so that's what fucked me up. But anyways, my hair started off from here, and since I checked my curl, like I just stretched it out a few months ago, and I got it to the middle of my back. So stretched out, my curls are to the middle of my back. Well, that's in the back of my hair. I still have a lot of breakage in the front, so I'd like the front to get to be as long as the stretched out curl was in the back. Okay, so my camera just ran out of battery. I just had to put in a new battery. But what I was getting to is people are saying that MSM gave them crazy hair growth, like just within weeks of getting a haircut, their hair was already growing out. I'm just telling you, with my natural hair, I've been doing rice water. I've been doing it since October of last year, and I've been using, I call it a raggedy wig just because I don't lay it down as flat and as nicely as it should be, because I keep it kind of loose so my hair can breathe under there. Also, when I'm braiding my hair, I only do 3 cornrows on this side, 3 cornrows on this side. Again, I'm trying for low breakage. I don't want to put like a lot of tension on my hair, and so since I've been wearing my raggedy wig, my hairline is still nice and full, and my hair has actually grown when my curl is pulled down to the middle of my back since October of last year. And I've been using rice water. So I wash my hair normally, and then I put rice water, and then what's it called? That oil, that Jamaican castor oil. Gotta use that Jamaican castor oil, represent my people. But I've been having great results, and I only wash my hair maybe once or twice a month. I keep it in the braids. I don't reapply all these products. All I do is I ferment the rice water, and so when I have to reapply my wig about once a week, that's when the glue is no longer sticky. I only lay down my wig flat around the front. I do not do it all the way in the back. So in the back it's kind of loose, you know, you can't see my hair or anything because I make sure like the wig hair is down, but I only secure it in the front, and I do that purposely because I want my hair to breathe. And you know, some people, they wear wigs their whole life and their hair never reaches past a certain point. Trust me, I know all about that. Not as far as wearing wigs. I wasn't even wearing wigs. I was just wearing my natural hair, but having it like at bra strap length and it never getting any longer. So anyways, I'm just saying this is what's working for me, but I'm already getting great hair results. And I don't even really look at my hair. I keep the damn wig on all the time. So I can't tell you guys if this is going to make your hair go crazy. My hair is already doing really good with what I'm doing, and I don't fuck with it. Like, I just leave it alone, and I think that's why I'm getting such great results, because I'm just leaving it alone. If I'm able to take this, I don't think I'll be able to update you guys on what it's doing to my hair, because my hair's already doing great. I love my raggedy little wig. Wigs are great. I'm upset that it took me so long in my life to discover wigs, because I was bleaching my own hair because I like to experiment with different colors. Let's do red, let's do highlights, let's go blonde, let's go ash, let's go gray, and it messed up my hair. So now I just get a wig and I just dye the wig, and yeah, I love my little raggedy wig. It's done miracles for my hair. So I haven't put any hot tools on my natural hair since October of last year, so maybe October of this year. So in a few months I may straighten it out just to see. I've also not been coloring it anymore. I'm just letting my nice black hair just grow out, and like I said, it's doing great. Wow, I got off topic. People were saying MSM for us kinky curly girls, it loosened up their curl pattern a little bit, which, like I said, I have 4A 3C hair, and then of course the hair that's just fried from the bleach on the ends, of course it's looser, but you know, all of my new growth is really thick. So they're saying that it relaxed their curl a little bit, that it's more of an S curl. So those of you who might have experience with Texlax or stretching out the curls with perm rods or whatever, MSM might loosen up your curl pattern a little bit, so you might like it and find it more manageable if you have really kinky hair like me, or if you have like a 3B, 3A, 2A. Well, I don't even think 2A is curl, but you know, you might not like it. But anyways, I just thought I'd throw that in there, that there are people who are saying that it did that to their curls. So I'm gonna end this here. This video is already too long. Stay tuned.